Welcome to the show. Hello everybody, welcome to the season 2 finale of the cooking show. Thank you. Today we're going to cook a super Salisbury steak. I have some really lean beef, ground beef there, some breadcrumbs, about 3/4 cup of breadcrumbs, a couple of eggs, some seasoning there. We're going to make those into some really cool steaks with some onion included. We're also going to saute up some onions and mushrooms and make a nice gravy for those steaks. We're going to steam up some peas and some pearl onions as a side dish. I'm going to start off by slicing up these onions. I'm going to chop up a little bit of onion finely and mix it in with the meat. So we'll do a little bit of that first. All right, I got my chopped up onions there in the meat. I'm going to put these breadcrumbs in here and the seasoning. And get that all together and put an egg in there. There we go. These are pretty small eggs, so I'll use 2 of them. And then we're just going to mix all this stuff together. I hope that these are a little bit better than your average school cafeteria Salisbury steak, that's for sure. All right, we're going to slice up these mushrooms so we can start the gravy. We're going to saute the mushrooms and the onions really well, and then we're going to mix in some flour and a little bit of beef bouillon and some vegetable broth. I learned how to make gravy in high school, lifestyle sciences class, which wasn't called that then. I don't think you're supposed to say what it used to be called on TV anymore. Home ec! Hey! Home ec! I didn't say that either. Home economics 101! I'm just going to slice these onions up. We're going to saute all this stuff together, so I kind of want the onions to be big old slivers. This knife is not to be messed with. It is a sharp son of a gun. Okay, while we're getting all this stuff going here, I'm gonna put this package of frozen peas in here, and we're gonna steam these peas. I'm going to put about 4 tablespoons of butter right there. Sorry about that. We're going to put the mushrooms and the onions in here. A little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt probably. Now we're going to cook that until it gets nice and soft. It's going to take a few minutes, and we have our peas going here. We'll also be cooking these pearl onions and adding them with the peas at the end there. Okay, we've got some little bit of butter heated up here. I'm using better than bouillon. It's not a bouillon cube, but it's similar. It works pretty good. It's kind of already dissolved. I'm going to use about a teaspoon of that stuff in here. And then I'm going to a couple tablespoons of flour. And our vegetable broth. Alright, I have some butter in there and I have those pearl onions, and I'm going to cook those pearl onions in that butter there until they get soft. And then we're going to stir in the steamed peas with that. Alright folks, this gravy, it's all ready to go here. I'm going to stir these onions and mushrooms into the gravy, just like so. Okay, now we're going to cook these steaks up and add them to the gravy. Just going to be able to cook about 3 of these at a time. Yeah, we're going to fry these steaks up till they're nice and done. Got them on a good medium heat there. Now, got these in here. I'm just going to kind of flip them around, get them all sauced up and gravied up. Now I made some rice earlier. That's just some brown rice, plain brown rice. And we'll get a plate and serve this stuff up. All right, there we go. A super Salisbury steak with a nice mushroom and red onion gravy and some caramelized pearl onions and peas. Yum, yum, yum. Hey, this time on Home Eats, Mr. Wink Burcham from Tulsa.
When I'm at home, I'm pretty good at a little pan-seared chuck-eye steak. Cottage cheese on the side, that's kind of my thing. Allie's really the cook around the house. She does really good. She made a Greek salad the other day that was just marvelous. And she did some homemade meatballs a couple weeks ago that were really good. She's really kind of the more cooking type. I have like a few things I can do. Most of it involves steak. So I'm kind of a meat and potatoes kind of guy, literally. So, you know, my favorite food is probably any kind of Italian food. And anytime we get a chance to make a homemade lasagna or something's always really good. But haven't had a chance to do that in a while. But that's about it.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. We're going to take a couple of months off and play some shows around the country and stuff. And we'll be back here in the summertime for some more episodes. And hopefully the garden's going good by then and we'll come up with something to make with some good fresh garden veggies. See you later. Have a good time.